I think the first thing is that we're really honored to have the opportunity, and I mean that. It's a great. They've only had 10 of them. This is the 10th one, and there's not a lot of teams that had a chance to play. This year it's a triple header, but usually it's been a double header. So there's just very few teams that have had a chance to play in the Payback Classic. So we're honored. I think our players understand the opportunity that it presents. We're not only representing our team, we're representing our school, representing our community. We're very proud of the fact that we think Columbus is a great football town. We get a chance to go up there and showcase that. It's obviously a good town overall. We got a chance to showcase that. We're happy that the band gets to go and march there as part of our community. The cheerleaders get to go there. They're going to be on TV afterwards. So, all of that experience part of it, I think, is just great for East High School. Given all that, we have to make sure that we enjoy that. I want them to enjoy the environment, and I want them to enjoy the atmosphere. But you have to figure out how to get your team ready to play between the lines. And I think they've done a pretty good job with that. It's been a long haul, really, from the first preseason practice to now. And then the other thing that people may not understand is that these guys put in a lot of time in the summertime. They've been playing football for a long time this summer without really playing a game. It's time to play a game. So we're looking forward to that part of it. They had a couple of kids that I think moved in the line, a couple of linemen. I think they got another athletic quarterback. Their first quarterback went down early in our game last year. I don't know if you knew that, but he went down like the first quarter, and they put a backup in. And the kid was a 3-year starter. So that, I'm sure, hurt them, and the wind kind of fell out of them after he went down. We don't expect that to happen, obviously, this year. They've got a nice athlete at quarterback. They're going to run the option offensively. They're pretty good at it. Really, the way that they run it is really pretty unique in that they're running the old triple option out of the shotgun, which we don't see against anybody else. So it presents preparation problems itself. And then defensively, what a lot of our players may not realize is that, I can remember when Greenwood, playing them the first game was a huge test because they were a good program. As a matter of fact, I think I told our players our first 3 years here, they beat us, and they were probably what these guys understand, because I know they were little guys then, but in 2004, when we beat them in the first game, we were both ranked in the top 10. I mean, they were a good football team, and that was probably our first biggest win that really kind of catapulted us into what we hope East football is now, which is a winning tradition. Well, I think the first thing is that it was a program that was ready to jump back up there again. There was a time when East football was really good. Coach Stafford won the state championship, and then they won a lot of games. I think in the late 80s and early 90s, they made a good run. So I personally, I thought that it was an opportunity to come to a school that could win. They won in other sports. There was obviously good athletics in this town. Wasn't any reason we couldn't win. And then, Mr. Jensen's the guy that hired me, Bill Jensen, and he wanted to win. And it starts from the top. They helped us get coaches in. We immediately went to work trying to recruit the best athletes in the building to be football players. We're lucky that we get a lot of the best athletes to play football. If they didn't, we could have the best X's and O's in the world and it wouldn't matter. Yeah. We got to have good players, and the good players have to buy into what we do, and our parents have been tremendously helpful in that. I don't know if people really realize what they do for us, but they do a lot. I mean, you've seen that with the way they're around here, always helping us. But that starts in the summertime, and getting the guys to lift and go to camps and work hard, and getting your staff to work hard. And it's just been kind of everything just kind of fell in place. And obviously, it's a big hurdle this year, and that we're making the move to 5A. And I think our players are up for that challenge. That doesn't really happen until the tournament. Our schedule doesn't change. So we hope to, as always, one of the things we talk to our players about is that we want to obviously play well during the season, compete for championships, but we want to keep getting better and hopefully play our best football by tournament time. I hope they could tell you we don't want to turn the ball over, we don't want to make penalties, and we want to play great in the kicking game. And then if we know our assignments on both sides of the ball, offensively and defensively, and give ourselves a chance to be successful, I think we got a chance to be a pretty good team. Who knows how they're going to react? In that environment, a lot of new guys. We've tried to put them in pressure situations, up to that. But until you tee it up for real, you really don't know how it's going to go. But I feel pretty good about our preparation.